looking to make it 11 wins in the last 14 against Cleveland. It's Week 6, and it's next.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Chargers. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger offense running for their first possession, and it's Justin Herbert at the helm in his second season now out of Oregon.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. He was the focal point. Big game, up over 200 yards and a score.
And one thing I do know, when you put up numbers like that, the next team you're going to play, unless they're extremely arrogant, all they're thinking is, what can we throw at him that's going to be different and is going to knock him off his game?
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through.
Touchdown, LA! Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His sixth touchdown of the season, and the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat in the drive when we get at the 25-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 14 carries, 56 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself a
touchdown, Browns! Harris Campbell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From his end zone is K.J. Hill. And Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. More from L.A. in a moment. On 2nd and a couple. Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He has enough for the first down and the kick. For a gain of 6. Play action. It's Herbert. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 15 yards there for number 15.
Jalen Guyton was undrafted out of North Texas, but he's carved out a nice little role with this offense, especially when he runs routes like that and makes catches.
On the option, here's Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. defense for the Browns, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hole.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Herbert. He's going deep for Brown. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chargers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Drive about to get started. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. And they get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's Mayfield. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
2nd down at the 24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Cameron Wake busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
After the sack on first down, Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion or would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going deep for Brown. And Brown's got it for a Charger touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us. But sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Mayfield now. And Shark calls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Mayfield looks to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. On the draw, it's Harris. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. K.J. Hill deep for the Chargers. So on 4th down, here's the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen, to punt for the Browns. Back deep, K.J. Hill. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaims center stage. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy.
That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This will be caught. Jeudy. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get him for a loss of about 3. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Caleb Farley, the first-round pick back in April, there on the tackle.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5 now. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
Jalen Guyton, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
Derwin James with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. He's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And shedding through the tackle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. They go play action. Mayfield got his man complete over the middle. It's Campbell. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Cameron Wake forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in a long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great...
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the 1st half, and that's continued here in the 3rd quarter. Another big play right there.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Eckler again, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We can come up with a lot of different explanations here. None of them are going to work. At the 1-yard line and coughing it up, no way.
You got to protect that thing like it's your firstborn.
Your firstborn, your secondborn, anyone. It doesn't matter. Take care of the football. You're in a position to go in and score. At worst, you've given up a chance to get 3 points.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
I think you'd have to say Nick Chubb, pound for pound, one of the most powerful runners in the NFL. He proved it there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact.
The Charger drive about to get going. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Flush to his right. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Herbert on third down now. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Herbert. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Jerry Jeudy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
For Justin Herbert, we saw the big arm in his days at Oregon, of course. Saw it even more in his rookie season with the Chargers. And if anything, it appears to just continue to get stronger.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Uchenna Nwosu able to record his 5th sack of the season. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Mayfield to throw it. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Look.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout. The open man is sharp. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first. 10 at the 18. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On second down, it's Harris. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Mayfield. Touchdown. It's complete. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
2nd and 8. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack. Going to stop him short of the 1st down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. A strong running. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. On the option, here's Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. Mayfield on first down. And now here's another interception.
Picked off by the rookie Asante Samuel.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler.
His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Mayfield. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell.
Oh, and he'll be tackled and covered up inbounds. They get another first, but they're working with no timeouts.
And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big offensive explosion helped leading